Well, we're going to get started in just a minute. I will mention to all of you guys, open up your chat. Okay. This is going to be new to some of you. You should have a little chat. It's a great opportunity as we go around. If you have a lead, an introduction, hot, warm introduction for somebody you want to make, a referral, hop in the chat with each other. You may want to throw your MyNTI card URL in the chat window so that everybody's got your contact information. And if somebody needs it, they can just go right there to the chat and get it. I would also suggest that you share this out on Facebook. Of course, we're going to get to that in the meeting, but people can join us as we're going through. It's a great opportunity to introduce new people to it, but this is new to a lot of people. So we're really trying to give people a minute to get online, and it seems to go a little bit faster than our local meetings. So we don't stress as much as the local meeting, but it sure is good to see all of your smiling faces. I do wish that we were meeting face to face, just in case anybody knows. I'm glad we have online, but I wish we were all face to face. Jesse makes it. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, girl? Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Looks like Coley made it on. That's good. We can't see your beautiful face, Coley, but when you get a chance, feel free to turn on your camera if you're decent and in order, and just throw a suit coat over your pajamas,
Don't get weird.
Hello, Coley. Good to see you, buddy.
Is that better?
Wonderful. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to all, and no doubt we're going to have a couple of people joining us here in just a few minutes. Brooke is going to keep everybody muted as we go through the NTI online meeting. And just so everyone knows, this is going to be a new experience for some of you, but we try to run the meetings almost exactly like we do in a local meeting. But this is the NTI main event online. Welcome. If you are a first-time visitor, so delighted to have you, especially under the current circumstances of what we're dealing with in the world. Now, I thought about the raffle, and I thought, everybody loves the raffle. Everybody loves me winning, I think. And so I thought, I'm just prepping you guys for next week. Be prepared, okay? How many of us have a smartphone? All of us. So what you do, it's really cool. I figured this out, and we'll do this next week just because I know how much you guys love it. What we'll do next week, they make this really cool app. Maybe you can see it right here. It's blue with a V on it. It's called Venmo. And you can just Venmo me $5, and then we'll Venmo 50% of it to whoever wins. I'll have Ian draw a ticket. Ian's honest. Don't worry. Ian, he's very honest. But we'll Venmo the raffle, okay? Look, we do not have to stop just because we're online, okay? I'm telling you right now. But we'll make sure and do that. Y'all can Venmo $20. You can Venmo, if you got as much money as Tyke, then you can do $100 toward the raffle. Because once we are all able to get back together again, we should do lunch or a big donut festival or something. I don't know. Look at that. Bam. There you go. I don't know what that. Okay, thanks, Tyke. Appreciate that. Was that your debit card? Get your debit card out. All right. In the next 60 minutes or less, we'll try to make this very quick because we were able to save a little bit of time, as I mentioned online. We're going to have business briefs. We're going to have a business spotlight speaker, announcements and testimonials, and wrap it up with a motivational moment. All right. Our leadership team, the meeting co-host for this meeting is Brooke Rayburn. So message her if you have any questions or need any help. Your BS coordinator is still Janet Palumbi. Words of Wisdom by Dean Palumbi. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully they are joining if they're not already on. So glad that you guys help in the leadership. I do suggest that you get social. You can help somebody right now, unlike any other time in the past, by sharing what we're doing right here on this meeting. Anybody in the world right now, if they've got internet access, you can share it to Facebook. You can copy and paste the link for this meeting and say, come and network your business. You can still do it. And I hope that you will get social. On Instagram, you're going to use at networking_today. And that is how you tag networking today. Make sure you're using those hashtags, business, networking, relationships, all that good stuff. It is very, very, very helpful for people who are searching for networking opportunities. Oh, I don't have this slide out here yet, but also while I'm thinking about it, Meetup. Meetup is another wonderful avenue for us right now. How many of you are on Meetup? You don't have to raise your hand or say anything, but think about it for a minute. If you're on Meetup, most of those meetups, if not all of them, are shut down. I just want to ask each and every one of us. Oh, wait, I want to say this too. Maybe you guys saw this on Facebook the other day or yesterday, but I decided to go out to lunch, and I went to Gus's world famous fried chicken for lunch. And I was getting scolded because I was going out to eat at lunch. Okay. What I'm saying to you guys is that even if restaurants are not closed down yet in your community, many people think they should stay home, and that's fine. That is their right to believe that, of course. But Meetup, even businesses that are open in our area, people are still not leaving their homes. We have an opportunity to share with them what we're doing right here at Networking Today online, and I hope that you will share it on Meetup, Instagram, Facebook, and also on LinkedIn. I was looking the other day, LinkedIn claims to have more than 600 million users. We can connect those people and turn those cold connections into warm relationships right here on NTI Online, and I hope you'll help us do that. Get out there and share. Now, the one thing I will say, you might go to some online meetings and they might run through the entire list of distinctions. I'm going to focus on the one that means the most right now, and that to me is personal relationship development. You do not have to stop getting together with people. Yes, it is true. Starbucks, you can't go sit inside of Starbucks. You can't go sit inside of any restaurant now. They're all closing up. You can only go through the drive-thru. But guess what? You can sit on Zoom, have yourself a cup of coffee. Look, watch. I'm able to drink it just the same as I can if I was sitting across from you. All of you can take a sip of your coffee right now, and we can have coffee together. We call that a virtual one-to-one. You've got to continue to work on developing your relationships, and now you can do it online. Or here's an idea. Why don't you smoke you some chicken? Or, I said the other day, this is a great time to, I was talking to Jim Johnson. Jim Johnson invited me on his TV show the other day. And I said, Jim, this is a great time to take up smoking. I said that, on his little TV show, and everybody thought I was kind of crazy for saying that. But you can smoke ribs, you can smoke chicken, you can smoke your own pizzas, you can smoke your own pork shoulders, you can smoke your own briskets. Invite a friend over to the house. Like me, for example, I love smoked meat. So now would be a great time, as long as you are coronavirus free at your house and have a giant can of Lysol. Invite me over, and I would love to come over and eat at your house. Okay. As long as you're, clean and everything's washed and you use Norwex, all of that kind of thing. But now is the time to focus on those personal relationships. It is a great time to do it. I hope you will. Cash Mob Monday. I hope you'll mark your calendar. We, assuming that it'll be open, we're going to meet April the 13th, Monday, April the 13th at 11:30 at the Holy Land Market. I hope you'll mark your calendar. We got to continue to support local businesses. When I went to Gus's world famous fried chicken yesterday, at 12:25, they had 6 tables. 6 tables. It was a ghost town compared to what it usually is. These businesses are going to struggle if we don't continue to support them. So assuming that all the dust settles here pretty quick, we're going to be at the Holy Land Market April the 13th, and I hope you mark your calendar and make plans to join us, as long as, like I say, all the dust settles and all the stuff. I don't know if you've heard this or not, but Schmooza Palooza has been rescheduled to June the 30th. So mark your calendar if you live and work in the Knoxville area. Dave Jones, if you are on, and I don't know if Dave Jones has made it on yet, maybe you want to come back down June the 30th. We'd love to have you, assuming you want to come back down to Knoxville. Short 9-hour drive, and you can join us for the next Schmoozapalooza. And if Schmooze is canceled, we can go right back to Stefano's like we did last time. It was a great time. Hope you guys will mark this on your calendars. And there is no better time than to hand out your germ-free, coronavirus free digital business card. Make sure your My NTI card looks good. Make sure you're sharing it. This is a great way to share referrals. If you have a friend that's got their digital business card built out, you guys remember when Bob Bryant did his whole presentation off of his My NTI card? If yours is built out also, you can go out and you can share it on social media, copy and paste that link. Say, this is somebody you need to know and get to know. So I hope that you're capitalizing on your digital business card and using it. While you're at home, it's a great time to spend a little time building it out. Add additional pages, add images, videos, text. Tell people about what you do. I'm busier than I've ever been. But if you happen to have any downtime, now's a great time to focus on that digital business card. I hope you will. All right. NTI Online, I don't think I have to say a whole lot here. I just think this is the best time ever to be sharing what we have to help businesses. I'm going to cover that a little bit more in a little while. Now, for our business briefs, we do it a little different when we're online. Let me see, Brooke, how many people we got on today's call? You got the participant window open. You know about how many people we got on here? 22?
22.
Okay. So we probably should still keep this rule, but we're gonna break this rule today. We'll give everybody 60 seconds, but we can still keep this rule and go around and do everybody if we can. You know, if this coronavirus goes on prolonged and more people come online, we may need to revert back to the two groups, but I think we'll be fine for today. So I'm going to zip past this. What we do on business briefs with NTI Online is we think short sound bites. You still got to do 60 seconds. One advantage, ladies and gentlemen, that we have on NTI Online that we can't do in live meetings is Brooke can hit the mute button and you're cut off. So if you go long, Brooke's just going to mute you. With all due respect, it's out of love. Or if Brooke doesn't mute you because she doesn't want to be the bad guy, I'll do it, okay? We just hit mute, and you can keep talking all you want. I mean, just talk. But we can mute you, all right? I will also say that if we have any first-time guests to the meeting, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to notice on your I don't know what to call it, your Zoom toolbar at the bottom, you can actually do creative things now on the toolbar. But the way we clap for visitors, should someone be first time, is like this. We do like this right here. You all see that? So if you want to clap for somebody, thank you, Steven. Appreciate the thumbs up. See that? So Steven put the little thumbs up out there. Me and Brooke discovered that the other day, and we're playing around with that, clapping. Yes, you can clap like that. That is perfectly acceptable. Or if you want to, you can go like this. If you can't find it or you're on your phone or whatever, that's how we do it. So glad all of you are here. Now, the way we do this is Brooke will say, okay, for example, let's use Tyke. Tyke, you're up. Tyke will give his 60 seconds, and then she'll mute Tyke, and then she will come to Dan maybe or Zan or whoever, and she'll let you know when you're unmuted, and it will be your opportunity to give your business brief. Make sure, please, to keep it to 60 seconds, all right? Brooke, take it away.
All right, so we will start with Tyke. You got to unmute yourself, Tyke.
I'm getting there.
There
All right. Good morning. This is Tyke with Trade Bank. And in case you have not met me, I think I recognize most of you on there. There's a few new faces. Trade Bank is a barter and trading company located in Knoxville and also nationwide. I own the Knoxville franchise. We have 522 business owners that trade what they have for what they want. And during these times, I have reduced the membership fee down to $50. It's valued at $4.95. So trying to help some businesses out there that could use some new customers, give them a little boost. If you know anybody out there specifically, I have some clients that are looking for some stump and removal and tree services, and also plumbing companies. We've had a rash of plumbing requests come in. That'd be awesome if you know somebody that has extra time on their plate. And that's all I have to say. I'm Tyke with Trade Bank.
Hey, Tyke, I want to mention just real quick because you said that Mario's Pizza is with you, and guys, they deliver. So I hope you guys will use Trade Bank and do some business with Mario's. Okay, thanks.
Okay, Dan Hughes, you are up, sir.
Good morning. Hope everybody's well. Dan Hughes, I'm with Fund Small Biz. Fund Small Biz helps small businesses obtain working capital primarily when they cannot get money from a traditional bank, like where Jesse works, First Century. That's where they need to go first. But if they need working capital, lines of credit, equipment financing, franchise financing, things like that, any business that's legal, even cannabis, we can help cannabis. If you're legal and you need funding for whatever reason and you cannot get money from a traditional bank, we can possibly help you. So that's what I do. Dan Hughes, Fund Small Biz.
Thank you, Dan. And Del May. Oh, what?
Hey,
You're
Brooke,
muted.
everyone can post now to everyone. I found the setting.
All right, Del May. It's you.
Okay. Can you guys hear me or I have to unmute it?
No, you're good. I got
Good.
you.
All right, Delme with LNJ Pro Tile. We do ceramic tile installations. Right now, we have some availability for anyone that is thinking about doing some remodels in their indoors or outdoors living. With all this coronavirus and then with the quarantine, I'm sure everybody's going to be ready to do some grilling outside. So if you have a really horrible backyard that you need some help with, please give me a call. Delme with LNJ Pro Tile.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Zan.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Zane Shriver, Volunteer Ministry Center. So our mission is to end and prevent homelessness in Knoxville, and we're a local nonprofit. So as many of you know, I guess it was 2 weeks ago, a group from NTI came and did a meal group. And also I took some folks on a tour. And I wanted to express my sincere thanks for everyone that came and was a part of that. And hopefully you guys saw what VMC is about and the relationships that we have with people and that we build with people to make their lives better. So, and I will say this, NTI has been so important for VMC, and I think in expanding our supporter base. And it's because of the relationships that we built. Like, if there is an event or a meal group or something and there's not NTI people there, I don't know what to do. So that's how a good a thing it's been for VMC. So Volunteer Ministry Center, Zan Shriver.
Awesome. Thanks, Zan. All right, Stephen. You are
Hi,
up.
good morning, everyone. Stephen Davis, U.S. Health Advisors. We do specialize in medically underwritten insurance policies, but people that I'm kind of targeting now are just anybody that either doesn't have insurance, not complete insurance, especially people who are 1099 workers who don't have insurance through their coverage through work. And there's a lot of good options out there and affordable options. Also, everybody should have some sort of, this one's called MD Live, some sort of telemedicine service on your phone so you can consult with a doctor. If you don't, there are some great supplemental products where you can get those quite reasonably. So please reach out anytime. Stephen Davis with U.S. Health Advisors.
Thank you, Stephen. And Josh, you are up.
Morning, everybody. Josh Jameson from Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks for having me, whatever that is. So I work for TPI Efficiency. I know you guys down in Tennessee are in a regulated market when it comes to electricity, but we have a division that can actually take your clients' energy and make sure that they're not overpaying on the utility. There's a lot of different riders and tariffs across the U.S. and different utility companies. And we've been able to save companies in Alabama that was paying sales tax on their grain elevators all over the place. I've recovered one client in Pennsylvania, $700,000 cash back from the state taxing authority. So anybody in ACN that has relationships that you can't help them out on their electricity, I'm talking larger businesses. Definitely it's something that we can talk about, and my company will share 50% back with you for any leads that you send to us. So Josh Jameson, TPI Efficiency. And I just have to say, go Bucks. Y'all probably hate me now, but that's okay.
I can mute you though. All right, Jesse, you are up, my friend.
Okay, can you hear me?
You're good enough.
Hey guys, let me interrupt real quick, just to say that when Brooks calls your name, that means you're unmuted. She's controlling all that, so you guys don't have to ask, can you hear me? Try to unmute yourself. If you have to unmute yourself, she'll say, please unmute yourself. So we got you covered, guys.
It will pop up and ask you to unmute yourself if you have to do it yourself.
Okay.
Good job.
I'm Jessie with First Century Bank. I'm a personal and business banker. Right now, a lot of things, of course, are getting canceled. First Century Bank really likes to be involved in the community. So if you know of anything that's still going on or that's going to be going on this summer, we would really like the opportunity to see if we can sponsor anything. So just contact me here at the bank, First Century Bank, Jessie. Thank you.
Coley, it's your turn, sir.
Coley Pardee Maker Business Services. I work with business owners who have issues. And guess what? There are a lot of them who have issues right now. And one of the key things, that this is slightly off color, but I think appropriate, beware of following the masses, because sometimes the M is silent. And anyway, if I work with owners, as I said, who do have business issues and problems, and if right now through this period, I think I'll do 2 sit-downs with them for free. So if you have business owners who want to chat, talk, just have them give me a call, and we'll set up this kind of appointment with them. Coley Pardee Maker Services.
Thank you, Coley. Ralph, you're going to be up next.
Well, guys, I deal with the segment of the population that's most vulnerable to this. So I've got a lot of clients that are reaching out to me. I've been extremely busy. I've got new clients who have until March 30th to enroll in Humana's new zero premium plan that's only been around here for 2 years. So some of them now, 80 years old, are getting text messages. They want to enroll online. Tell me how to do it. Send me a link. I'm having to walk them through, punch this link, check here, punch this link, check here. And most of them are doing it on their phones. So I'm now going through my database and making sure that all of my telephone numbers now are updated in their cell phone field so that I can send them text messages and start communicating a whole lot better. Even for an old dog like me, I've got to find different ways to communicate, different ways to enroll, and make it good, because this is what we have to do now. So I'm looking for anybody that is new to the area, moved in, who's over 65 years old, somebody turning 65. Or guys, if you've got somebody on one of the Humana plans that they just don't understand what they have, please have them call me. I'll answer questions, tell them exactly what they have. Do you have dental? Do you have vision? What is a formulary? Things like that. That's what I do. Ralph Grubb, your Medicare friend, taking the confusion out of Medicare for over 30 years.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. And Connie, you are up next.
Hey guys, I don't usually get to meet with you all because I'm usually teaching school at this time, but I'm out. So I thought I would pop on with you guys. I'm with Arbonne. We are a health and wellness online store, so we can meet a lot of your needs, a lot of things that you're already trying to buy at the store that may be sold out. We probably have it. What I'm looking for right now is I'm doing a Healthy Inside Out Zoom call tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. And I would like to get some people on who are interested in learning to eat healthier. I'm not just selling my products. I'm actually talking about the different foods that can help us be healthy. So if you want that link, let me know. If you know of somebody that just wants to learn a little bit more about it, let me know, and I'd like to get them on. Thank you. I'm Connie Semi with Arbonne.
Thanks, Connie. All right, Mark Knight.
Good morning. My name is Mark Knight. My company's Knight Management. I provide outsourced business management for small businesses. In other words, I run businesses for those who are too busy or too talented to run their own. Unlike Coley, I'm not a coach or a consultant. I actually do the work for the client so that they can go out and do what they enjoy or what they're good at in their business, or go to Gus's Fried Chicken with Rich, or whatever they want to do. I also am the executive director of NTI Cares, and I'm happy to announce that May 16, which is a Saturday, is the Memorial Day barbecue for NTI Cares. We're supporting a charity called Smoky Mountain Rescue Dogs, which is might sound like a pet rescue. It is not. It is a charity that helps veterans find service dogs that they need for whatever situation they're in. And we're looking at an outdoor barbecue type Memorial Day event, assuming that we're all done with our social distancing by that point. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. All right. Arlen.
All right, I think I'm good. Arlen with Deck & Associates Primerica. In the past, I've talked about, in general, what we do and specifically life insurance. But today I wanted to get a little more specific about our life insurance product. And to break it down, probably take a couple of weeks over the course of time. So I'm going to pick one element to talk about today, and that's our child term rider. It's very unique and I think exceptional in the market, as I've looked at a lot of other policies and I've not seen one that covers to this degree. So our child term rider is a rider that you can add that covers not just one child in your family, but every child, and can be added at no cost as they come along, as they reach the age of 14 days. The other thing that comes with that is that if the primary insured on the policy should die during the life of the youth of that child, then that term rider becomes fully paid up $25,000 policy up to the age of 25 and is convertible regardless of their health to a guaranteed issue policy of $25,000. So there are some exceptional benefits to Primerica's products, and I'm excited to share them as I learn them. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Arlen. And Mark Travis, you are unmuted, sir.
Good morning. Mark Travis with Guild Mortgage. I just want to let everybody know that Guild is primarily working on video online applications. We have stepped up our asset verification. Our technology is really second to none. I do come in the office. The one thing I want to focus on is what Rich talked about. Please visit your local restaurants that are open. I have done a lot of loans for service workers. Had a call yesterday from a couple. We just got married and got in a house. They're in Gatlinburg and can't make their payment. Guild Mortgage is working on any customer that's struggling to do a 2-month deferral. So they do it for 2 months. They write a letter. We get that done. Every 2 months, they reinvestigate to make sure they're still struggling. But what I would say is these restaurants are cleaning. They're ultra cleaning. They're keeping the 6-foot rule, and they need our support. And all these people do. So again, if I can help anyone, we're doing live video, meet with customers. So if I can help, let me know. Mark Travis with Guild Mortgage.
Thank you, sir. All right, Dan O'Deck.
Good morning, networkers. I'm Dan with Deck & Associates Primerica. We are your one-stop for all things personal finance. We are open for business. We have been doing Zoom and online appointments with clients for years. So really, this just gives us a chance to not have to go out in the field so much and actually sit in the office and meet with clients. So we are business as usual. Obviously, the market is down. Great time to invest or understand why it's a good time to invest. And it's also a good time to review your coverages and your protections. And we have a lot of downtime, so let's make sure that our financial plans are working. So best referrals for us is somebody that's got a little bit of time on their hands and wants to be able to get things in order so that way everything's covered when life gets back to normal. So again, Dan with Deck & Associates Primerica.
Awesome. Thanks, Anna. All right. Barbara Sanders, you are up.
Good morning. I'm Barbara Sanders with Tupperware. I sold Tupperware about 35 years ago, and then I came back to it because it's a company that I can be very proud of. For the products, most of the Tupperware we get is made in the United States, and it is made to last. It is to help you eat healthier and to help the environment, because you can keep using it forever, and Tupperware does have a lifetime guarantee. And I give NTI members 15% off on your orders. This week we have sales on water bottles because it's World Water Day. Tomorrow, I believe, they're more than 50% off. And also modular mates for kitchen cabinet storage are all 40% off. You can contact me, and I do Facebook parties. Barbara.mytncard.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Barbara.
Very good. And Brooke, I just want to remind everybody, if you've just recently joined, guys, make sure to put your My NTI card link in the chat. So that was great, Barbara. Thank you. But make sure and put that in the chat so we all have your contact information there too. Okay.
All right. Dean and Janet.
Good morning. Everybody says that the dogs are loving this being at home, and ours is loving this. We are still out there trying to sell houses. We're listing, we're showing houses, but we're definitely feeling the crunch. People are scared, they're nervous, they're not making decisions. They're somewhat wasting our time because nobody has anything to do but play around on Zillow right now. So we're getting requests to show houses, but it's a little bit scary out here for our industry right now. It's kind of, we do a lot of videos for our buyers in other states, which we do anyway. We sell homes that way, but it's definitely going to make it challenging for us.
Yes, and if you want to come out and not have us shake your hand, that's fine too. We have an open house on Sunday in Seymour, Tennessee, 920 Trinity View Circle from 2 to 4. Yes, we still do open houses, Corona free.
Yep. So we appreciate all your referrals, and we will try to do the same for all of you. I'm Janet.
And I'm Dean.
We are
the Palumbi team.
When you buy or sell,
make it a Palumbi. Dean, you need to show everybody that shirt, brother.
Zooming in.
The grill father. Nice. Nice.
Dean, I don't know if you heard, but I'm available for any smoked pizzas, calzones. You know, you let me know.
We might be doing.
Sorry. All right, guys. David.
David Vidragovich.
Yep.
David Vidragovich, agentdavidcares.com. Have to figure out where my video thing is here. What I'm doing is I'm helping people understand health insurance. Not all insurance covers the preventive side of getting tested, and that's quite often no charge. But the treating of ending up in the emergency room in the hospital generally applies to your deductible, which includes out-of-pockets. People don't understand that those are different parts and different things are covered differently. So David Vidragovich, agentdavidcares.com, helping people understand how their insurance works and helping them get a plan to be able to pay for it before they're sick. agentdavidcares.com.
Thank you, David. All right, Shelly Steven.
Good morning, everybody. This is Shelly Steven, voice talent. This is, for me, this is business as usual because I work from home. So it's kind of funny. I already have everything set up. You'd figure I would have microphones being a voice talent. Yes, I do. So if you need a message on COVID-19 for your business, let me know. What I'm actually looking for this week at the after being gently beat about the head and shoulders by our fearless leader the other day, I said gently, is he suggested I be more specific in my ask. So my ask is, if you know anybody that produces films, I'll make it really simple. So that's directors, videographers, that kind of thing, produces films. Let me know. And Shelly Steven, voice talent.
Thank you, Shelly.
I don't think it was beat up. I don't.
Mute. Sorry, I have kids walking in. Mike.
Is it Rich? Hi! Crowd hear it.
This lets us know it's at home. So am I working? I say I'm unmuted. Hi, I'm Mike Stewart with Websites You Control. I'm over here in Nashville, and I wanted to, I'm just like Shelly. I work at home. I have a studio here in Nashville, and my business is mostly doing internet consulting and combining audio and video with the internet. So I've got several things that I just wanted to, introduce myself. I was going to come to Knoxville, but hey, this is great. I can virtually come to Knoxville and do all over the country. So I want to definitely get involved with these online meetings. But Websites You Control, SERPmusic.com is a concept that we're having a lot of success with our customers all over the country. So if you don't know what a SERP term jingle is, we're producing them with the amazing singing talent here in Nashville. And I'm a podcast expert. I'm producing podcasts. I highly recommend everybody get on Rich's podcast. I did. Rich, I'd love to do it again sometime. But podcasting is probably one of the most effective lead generating activities I do here with my microphone and in my studio. So Mike Stewart's with Websites You Control. I put my card in the window there, and I want to be a regular member here and get to know everybody over time. So Websites You Control.
Now, everybody, just so you know, okay, Mike, this is your first time to this main event meeting, so we got to give him a great round of applause, everybody, okay? Look at that, Mike.
Oh, excellent.
Guys,
excellent.
Listen, the guy makes great burgers. He's got a studio in his house. You guys got to get to know Mike. It's fabulous, all right? And by the way, hi, Georgia.
Rich says hi. All right, let's see here. We are going to move to Matt Libby.
All right. Adding a card there. Anyway, still kind of working at the office, kind of working from home, working virtually. And one of the things that I'm doing right now is doing a contest for life insurance. Anybody who gets a quote for life insurance, they get an entry for a TV. And if you refer someone and they do a quote for life insurance, you get an entry in the TV. So you can get more entries that way. So my NTI card is in the chat. So if you need to contact me that way, my phone number, 865-272-6044. And anybody that wants to have a chance on the TV, just say, hey, I want a quick quote. You can say, hey, how much would it cost me for $100,000 or $500,000 or $25,000? Real simple, and you get an entry. You can win a TV. Matt Libby with Health Markets. We cover you head to toe, and
it doesn't have to
cost you normally. Thanks, Rich.
Matt, how big is the TV, Matt?
It's 42. It's not a big one, but it's a flat screen.
That's important. Thank you.
24-inch.
24-inch. Yes, I'm in.
All right. Let's see here. Bert, you are up, sir.
Well, you can't see me because I'm on my business computer, which doesn't allow video. I have to go to the kitchen and use my personal one, but I'm in my office. Anyway, Bert Bergat with Bank of England Mortgage. I help seniors use the equity in the home for whatever purpose they'd like. Yesterday, I was meeting with a lady in West Knoxville who just is about to turn 62, and she needs extra cash. We're going to pay off her $83,000 mortgage, and that'll help her significantly. The interesting thing is with interest rates having come down recently, her credit limit on her equity is going to be 52.4%. 2 years ago, on a 62-year-old, it was 41%. So why do I tell you that? Because it allows people with higher existing mortgages that need to be paid off to actually be able to do it. So now is a very good time to look at a reverse mortgage. And I help seniors all over the country. I've had a closing in California. I've helped people in Oregon, Texas, Louisiana, and so forth. Bert Burgett, Bank of England Mortgage.
Thank you, Bert. All right, so Jim Johnson.
Oh, you got me. Man, this is my first NTI online experience. I got to tell you, it's great to hear everybody. I'm just enjoying the heck out of myself. I can't hear the overwhelming applause that's going on right now because I just congratulated everybody for being on today, but I can hear it. Everybody's happy. Anyway, I'm thinking about this Corona thing that everybody's freaked out about. As you know, those of you that don't know me, I own a production company. And normally video production is quite costly. Well, I was thinking, what could I do to help people that want video? Well, if you want a single person come to your place, set it up, sit down, shoot you like a 10-minute overall business overview of what you do that you can use on your website or use on YouTube or for anything that you want, I'll come to your house for a cool $100. That's with cameras, lights, and microphones, so you sound absolutely incredible. If you want to sit down and do like a talk show, we'll do a 3-camera shoot, set up in your home, switching and everything, cost you $250. Now, things like that usually cost you anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000. But since I'm not doing anything right now, I want to help the community, help you guys as business owners. If this is something you've been wanting to do, there's no better time to do it than now. So give me a buzz, 865-254-1505. I'd love to help you grow your business if you're looking for ways to put video together for you. Thanks, y'all.
That's the
Thank
boredom
you,
deal of
Jim.
the century.
Right. All right. Is there anybody that I missed? Just want to make sure.
I think you got everybody.
All right.
Brooke. You're up.
All right. So my turn. All right. Good morning, guys. Brooke Rayburn. I'm with Neora. This is basically what I do with my own business. So now you all kind of see how I run my business on a daily basis. So we are health and wellness, beauty, and we're going into hair care. Right now, with everything that's going on, a lot of people are looking for additional income because they're just getting cut short if they're an hourly employee. So if you know anybody who just needs to make the extra money, I'm able to run my entire business from the beach or wherever I may be. And it's just a good way for anybody to add that additional income at a time like this, because we have no idea what the future holds right now. And how this will really affect things in the coming months. So I would love to be able to help anybody that is in need. So Brooke Rayburn with Neora.
All right, guys. I hope everybody's chatting in the chat windows and things like that, and taking a minute to get to know each other, taking a minute to make connections. You can say, hey, like, let's say that your business can grow or can be sold or can whatever outside of Knoxville. By the way, for someone like Dean and Janet, realtors, you might think that maybe Dean and Janet wouldn't have any opportunities to network with Josh up in Ohio, but you never know. Someone in Ohio may be relocating to Knoxville and they might need a realtor. So you see, that's what this kind of thing is for exactly moments just like this. And I have a presentation that I've been giving out there, and I want to bring it to everyone today for the Business Spotlight. I want to first of all thank all of you for being here today. So glad that you still are out here networking and getting it done. Just very, very proud to be associated with a great group of people like you guys. I really appreciate it so much. And for your continued support of NTI. This is a difficult time for NTI as well. It's not just restaurants that struggle. Networking groups all over the country are struggling, and we're not, protected. People can't meet. They can't leave their homes. And so even though we have NTI Online, not everybody knows about NTI Online yet. And so they think they don't have any opportunity, and they're just walking away. The one thing I would like to point out before I get started and I reshare my screen with the presentation is in each and every presentation and each and every time I'm online, I bring my UT basketball and I show my support for UT. So that's in every single video that I do. And I encourage you guys, well, I mean, unless I'm driving, but if I'm here in the office, you're going to see that right there. And I hope that you also will have a signature like that in your videos. But I'm so glad all of you are here. All right, with no further ado, let me get into a little bit of a presentation I'm going to share. And Janet will have us a business spotlight prepared for next week. And I'll make sure and work with them. Just so everybody knows, Bill Halsey was scheduled to be on here today, and he just didn't feel quite prepared. He just came back in from out of town and asked if he could skip and do his presentation later in the year. And we, of course, accommodated, no problem, no obligation whatsoever. But we are missing you this morning, my friend, and would love to have you present to us. I'm going to do a new share here, and I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to see this once I get it up and running. And so, Brooke, make sure and let me know if everybody can see the screen still okay. I'm going to bounce through a couple of screens just for everybody. But first of all, I think you guys know the distinctives of NTI are very important right now. We talked about being relationship focused, but I think the NTI online thing is something very new to many of you, not so new to Brooke and I, who have been developing this for many, many months now, and it took us a long time to do this. I want to talk about that with you guys just a little bit and show a presentation that I've been showing to people all around the world, actually, and hopefully this is something that will inspire you and encourage you to get out there and share what we're doing. But one distinctive that we have is that we are online. We do have 57 meetings and growing. These are all local meetings. We do want to grow across the world, of course. We have 16 new local meetings that we're working on. Of course, coronavirus has us in a situation where a lot of those folks can't meet right now, so we're merging everybody online, but we are still growing at NTI. And I think most of you on the call today have heard me say this in the past and heard me preach on this in the past, but 92% of consumers report that they buy by word of mouth. They bought from someone that was a recommendation. So if I recommend you, or somebody recommends Mike, or somebody recommends Brooke, the closing ratio on that, according to Steve Herzog over at Sandler Sales, is more than 90%. And it's pretty amazing when you think about it, and we can still do word of mouth right here online. I want to define what I mean by networking real quick, and I've done this before, but no time like now is it more applicable. Networking is a supportive system of sharing word of mouth referrals with each other of like-minded people. I'm going to show you something in a moment, but I think it's pretty amazing the way we've built NTI online, of how it can be used, because networking means more than the way all of us on today's call think about business networking. Most of us, when you think networking, you think I'm going to go to BNI, or I'm going to go to NTI. Today I'm going to go to the downtown meeting, or maybe to Dano's meeting on Friday, or I'm going to go to Rich's meeting on Thursday, or Brooke's meeting. That's what you think. But networking, think about when you go to church. You have a network of people at church. Think of when you go hiking with a group of people, or bike riding, or whatever it is that you do. Those people are your network of people, a supportive system of like-minded people all sharing with each other. And that's what networking is, and that's what we can do on NTI Online, unlike we can do in local Networking Today meetings. So what if, we asked a series of questions, what if there was unlimited word of mouth referral opportunities? What if that were possible? It is possible, but it's only possible if every one of us, guys, let me just mention something to you. When we first started Networking Today in 2013, it was me and 3 people in the loft of a coffee shop. And I said to those 3 people, can you imagine if each one of us brought just 1 person next week, we would have 8 of us here. And that's how we grew. In the local meetings, when we only had 12 people, I used to say, can you imagine if every one of us brought 1 person, we'd have 24 people in the meeting next week. And that's how we grew. You look at this online. I don't know if there's 22 of us, 25 of us. I don't know. I don't keep count online any more than I do, in local meetings. But can you imagine if every one of us brought someone new next week, told them about what we're doing? Using social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Meetup, we can tell thousands of people, not just one. They can join us no matter where they're at in the world. Who do you know from a place you used to live? Maybe like me, you used to live in Chicago. Maybe like me, you used to live in Michigan. Maybe like me, you used to live in Raleigh. I've lived in a lot of different places. I'm inviting all of them to my NTI online meeting, especially the ones that I know can cross borders in what they sell. You can do the same exact thing. And all of our networks can all meet right here online. What if you could have unlimited referral opportunities? What if you could network from the comfort of your home or your office, but not just from the comfort? What about the safety? Let's talk about the safety. Look, I don't want the coronavirus any more than anybody else. And if a restaurant's open, obviously, you saw my Facebook post from yesterday, perhaps, I'm not afraid to go to a local meeting. If Main Event was open today, I would be there. But there are a lot of people highly concerned about this coronavirus, and we have the answer for them right here at NTI Online. And you can do it from the comfort of your home or your office. Now, we do offer compensation to our meeting leaders. I'm going to kind of skip over this really quick because not everybody is going to be a meeting leader of a Networking Today meeting, but I'm going to address that more in subsequent videos. Here's the one thing that fascinates me. When I think about LinkedIn, most people that I know who are LinkedIn, they have all these connections, but what do they mean? These connections don't mean anything. They are lukewarm at best. The best LinkedIn users I know that are out there, they're like, oh, no, man, I send messages. I send linked messages to these people. I'm connecting with people and trying to connect. Okay, great. Most of them are cold connections at best. What we're trying to do is we are trying to change those 600 million cold connections into warm relationships. I've met people from around the world. Most of the time, Baba Tundi joins us in our Friday morning meeting. Baba Tundi is our first African. You guys have all heard me mention him probably by now, but he's from Nigeria, and he joins us, and I can do business with him. He can do business with me, and we can network globally. He's on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn. We turned our cold connection into a warm relationship, but that is only going to happen if we agree to promote it and share it. That's the only way it's going to happen. Most of you have seen a video that I like to share. I want to share this quick video with everyone. I hope that if you've not seen it yet, you'll get out there and you'll share this video with everyone you know. We live in a world of convenience. We bank online, we shop online, we stream our movies and music online, we even book our vacations online. Companies like Amazon and Netflix have made our lives significantly more convenient by saving us time and money. Now, Networking Today International is making networking just as convenient. Find a supportive group of individuals who all share common interests such as business-to-business networking, book clubs, study groups, or associations. Literally any group of individuals with the same interests can meet and collaborate with NTI Online. As long as you have an internet connection, whether they're just a few minutes away or halfway around the world, your best relationships are now as close as your computer or your smartphone. After all, we're networking today, not networking yesterday. Guys, here's the thing. We started building NTI Online before coronavirus was a hashtag. I've been working on building NTI Online for 2 years. We made the connection with Zoom in August and began building our platform on top of Zoom's in August, and it took us about 4.5, 5 months to build our platform on top of theirs, okay? Now, here's the thing, okay? I'm going to give you a brief tour of NTI Online, and I hope to demonstrate to you guys, and especially some of you naysayers or some of you critics, the difference between using NTI Online and just going to zoom.us. Allow me, please. I'm going to change my screen to a new share. Okay. Here I am at NTI Online. By the way, those of you who don't know, if I go to our main website, up in the right-hand corner, you've got the green target. You can get to the directory. A lot of people don't even know that we've redesigned our website. You can go to locations, join NTI, log into your account with the gray silhouette here up at the top. But right here, you can go to NTI Cares. You can go to My NTI Card and log in. There's an FAQ that we put out there. We're trying to build that out. A lot's on the plate right now, but you can go to events. You can go to podcasts. You can do all of that. And you can click on NTI Online. When you come to NTI Online, and people have said to me, they've said, Rich, why do I need you? Why do I need NTI Online? Why don't I just go to zoom.us? Well, let me just share something with you guys. Zoom loves us. And let me tell you one of the reasons why. If I come over here and I go to zoom.us, I would like for you to show me, if anyone can show this to me, I will give you $50. Show me where I can browse active meetings. Show me where I can find Brooks meetings. Show me where I can find that Dano's got a meeting going on. Show me where I can find meetings where I can discover new people. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a web developer. I own Fanplicity. Fanplicity is a web development, graphic design. We do mobile apps for small businesses, things like that. Let me say something to you. If this existed, I would pay $30 a month or $300 a year, and I would be going to it everywhere I could. If I were Matt Libby, if I were Dean and Janet, if I was Jim Johnson, I would be going to every single online meeting on earth if I did not know a geographical boundary for my business. You cannot do what we're doing at NTI Online. NTI Online is built so that right now there's 32, which by the way, last night at 11 p.m., there were only 30. We're growing rapidly. We've added over 12 meetings in the last 24 hours and growing very rapidly. I can come here and first of all, I can find or start any meeting on earth. I can click here, this green here, right here, to start my own meeting for only $50. Okay, it's $50 per meeting room, but it's only a one-time fee, and anyone can start an NTI Online meeting, a one-time fee, but then we got to work to get members, of course. That's how that works. But anyone can start a meeting. You can search for a meeting. So let's say that you know the meeting leader. I'm going to say Brooke, okay? So here's the meeting leader. I hit enter, and I find the meetings that Brooke leads. She leads a women-only group, female-only group, Networking Gone Wild every Thursday. She also leads NTI Globetrotters right here. You can click and find out more. But let's say that you don't know what you're looking for yet, and so you come over here to filter. Do you know you can search by any location in the entire world? You can search by any language on earth, any state, any city. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're looking for people in Texas. Maybe you're looking for people in Missouri. Maybe you're looking for people in Africa. I don't know, but you can find them here. Any city, any geographical reach, any day of the week. All I need to do, if I want to network this Friday, is come down here, click on Friday. The system automatically finds all meetings that are available on Friday, and I can click any one of them and join it. Now, let me just share something with you. You can choose any time of the day or any meeting participation. There can be closed meetings or open meetings. But this is what I want to focus on for just a minute. The purpose. When we launched NTI Online and created it, we did not anticipate the coronavirus. No one did. We did not anticipate how everyone would want to use NTI Online. Imagine being able to join a mastermind meeting. Imagine being able to join a peer group. Imagine being able to go to a self-defense class. We've got a guy who owns a self-defense business. He is bringing it on NTI Online, and you will be able to learn self-defense, meaning alarm systems, how to protect yourself, not just like karate, but like, you know, that type of stuff. And he's bringing it and inviting all of his customers to join NTI Online, and he's teaching them online. I had a builder call me the other day. Vince Thompson, ladies and gentlemen, called me, and he said to me, Rich, we do remodeling classes and we meet people out. We show them what we do. We have different vendors come in, and now we can't meet in public. Can we use NTI Online? You bet your bottom dollar you can. In fact, we invite you to. Can you imagine the opportunity to be able to come on to NTI Online and be discovered? Not only to discover where you can connect and meet, but if you love cats, if you love dogs, if you love hiking, if you love smoking meat, imagine being able to have a smoking networking meeting right here, and people find you just like they could find you on YouTube right here. But instead of it being one directional, where I'm doing a YouTube and people are either watching or not, I can now engage and I can connect with people and I can talk with people and I can answer questions and I can have that group right here. It doesn't have to be a Facebook Live where I'm taking my phone and all I'm doing is doing a one directional conversation. Now, I know that Zoom is working hard and partnering with Facebook. I'm aware. But imagine being able to come to one place and find a meeting for any purpose that you're interested in. You cannot do this at the moment on Zoom.us. When we contacted Zoom with our idea, they loved it and partnered with us, gave us code access, the different things that we need with their API, even in the process of developing some things that we want them to do so that we can take our platform to the next level. Additionally, when you go into a meeting, like let's say I go into Dave Jones' meeting, many of you met Dave Jones from Ohio last week when he came down to Knoxville. Great to have you, Dave. But you can find the meeting leader. You can find their contact information. You can find out a little bit about the meeting. You can join FanZuma. You can sign up for reminders and updates about this particular meeting. You can add it to your Google Calendar, Outlook, or Yahoo. I will say with Yahoo and Outlook, there are some technical issues we're still working through to integrate those two calendars. Don't worry about it. We're working on it. But you can, look, people, don't worry about it. You can go into your own Outlook calendar and add a recurring event. If it's that much of a difficulty, don't worry about it. We're working on it. But if you use a Google Calendar, you can click here and you'll add it and it recurs and it's super easy. You can find out the geographical target of the meeting. For Dave, it's global. In the country he's in, the state that he's in, the city he's in, the time of the meeting, the time zone of the meeting. If it's the meeting purpose is, business to business networking or whatever it is. And you can find out the meeting participation, if it's open to all or if it's a closed meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a physician, a doctor who runs medical practice growth strategies on NTI Online. He charges thousands of dollars for his program. He then pays for the annual membership for all the other doctors who are coming into his program. And he is actually using NTI Online in a very creative way, but it's a closed meeting. We also have a link here. So if you don't have the Zoom desktop client, you can download it here. But if you're a member of NTI, all you have to do is click join the meeting. You put your email address in, as I am doing here, and you click join the meeting, and boom, it lets you right in. Now, if you're not a member of Networking Today, you can ask to be invited and have a guest link shared with you. No problem whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to join that meeting, obviously, but here's the thing, guys. We want to share with the world what we're doing. We want to tell the world that they have an opportunity to come on and network. My ask for you today is, who do you know that is in the media? Do you know someone in the news or someone that we can get connected with to share what we're doing in the news, on radio, television, whatever it might be? Maybe you know someone at the Business Journal, or maybe you know somebody at Business Insider, and you can help us. We created a press release. We released it very, very early Monday morning, getting the word out that we have the answer people are looking for. And I hope that you will help us grow this thing. You and I can grow it together. We can scale it faster than any other platform ever because we can reach the whole world with social media in one share. I did a video last night at 6 p.m. and another one at 9 p.m. where I shared NTI Online. And I took that YouTube video. It's out on YouTube. It's on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Networking Today International. No spaces, all spelled out. And you can go out and you can share it. We want the world to know that for $30 a month, no contract, or $300 a year, no contract, you can come on NTI and you can still network your business. Let us help you. We want to do that. And that is my business spotlight presentation for the day. I just want to wrap it up with just a couple of quick thoughts for everybody here today. Don't forget about your My NTI card. You got to build this thing out, people. Make it look good. Don't forget to download Brooks, download mine. You can text me, you can email me, you can call me, whatever you need to do from my digital business card. You can network everywhere. What if there were a place like this? There is. It is called NTI Online. Thank you very, very much. And if you guys wanted to applause, you could do like this if you wanted to, if you thought it was worthy of such. But that is totally up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's totally cool. I get it. But we're gonna go back to the regularly scheduled meeting. If I can get it up here on my calendar. There you go. All right, there you go, guys. Listen, thank you all for joining today. My name's Rich DeForest. I'm the owner and founder of Networking Today, doing NTI Online before the coronavirus was a hashtag. That's right. Before it was cool to be online, we're here. Now then, announcements and testimonials. What we do here, my fine feathered friends, is we come around and we ask if you have an announcement, if you have a testimonial, now's the time to raise your hand like this, and I'll make sure and come to you. Miss Connie, you are up. You are unmuted.
Hey, I was just going to tell you guys, I normally go to the Lenore City group on Thursday nights, and we are going online tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern on Janet's NTI Worldwide. So if you guys want to join us, you're welcome to join us at 6 p.m. Eastern. NTI Worldwide is where we'll be, and we'd love to see you there.
Great. Thank you, Connie. Appreciate that. Any other announcements or testimonials before we turn it over to the fabulous Dean Palumbi to inspire us?
This is Ralph.
Ralph, you're up.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody it's supposed to be beautiful on Saturday. Go get a box lunch. The national park is not closed. The restrooms are, so you might not want to drink a bunch of water. But get out, enjoy the sunshine, go buy a box lunch. I went out to a little restaurant here in Kingston last night just so that I could support them. When I walked in there at 5 o'clock, I was the only person in the restaurant. Get out, support the local businesses, stay in small groups, but make sure that you get out and support them, because I'm very worried about the economy and what's going to happen with a bunch of small businesses in our area.
Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate that. Deep V, you're up. You got to unmute yourself.
All right. To follow up with Ralph, bears need to eat too. Make sure you get to the national parks. But more importantly, something in the senior market. The seniors have a problem with isolation, a lack of interaction with others. I know the Oak Ridge and the Anderson County senior centers are both closed. There's a local nonprofit, I think it's 411, or maybe it's Contact, and they need volunteers to call seniors just to talk for 5-10 minutes. Hey, did you remember to eat today? Did you take your vitamins? Just giving our homebound seniors a little human contact so they're not stuck at home in their own heads. There's still opportunities to volunteer. Take advantage of it.
Great PSA. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that so much. All right, go ahead and mute yourself back there, Dave. For some reason, I'm not able to mute you. I don't know why, but go ahead and take care of that. Thanks. Gotcha. All right. Anyone else have an announcement or testimonial? Just wave your little hand and we'll make sure and get you covered. Nobody going once, going twice, going solo. Okay, great. So glad that all of you found out about NTI Online. I hope this was encouraging to you. I hope it still gave you opportunity to network and connect with people. And with no further ado, the good Dr. Dean Palumbi giving us words of wisdom today.
Not a doctor, but that's okay. This actually came across Felicia Slattery's Facebook, I believe. And she said, today I called up a business owner who uplifted him, and she loved what he said back. So I thought this was very, very valuable. In good times, we build trust. In bad times, we build character.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that so much, Dean Palumbi. Thank you, Janet. We'll make sure and still run our schedule as normal, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back right here next Thursday, 9 a.m., unless main event opens, and we'll be right back there. Make sure and connect, guys. Do your Zoom one-to-ones. Connect, share. I'll leave the chat window open if you want to stay and chat with each other for a minute and connect. Totally up to you. Other than that, I wish you well. I wish you safety, Godspeed, do business, prosper, conquer, grow, and stay healthy. Adios, everybody.
Love you, Richard Forrest. Have a great day, man.
Thank you, Jim Johnson. Love you too, bro.
Hey, I sent you the YouTube link of our show yesterday. 1,700 views, man. 1,700 views.
I'm be sharing that out here in just a minute.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, brother. For real. Although a lot of people said that the Facebook was kind of jacked up. You know what I mean?
Well, it went in and out, but now the replay works fine.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
The live, something happened, but the replay worked great.
It's all
Great
good.
meeting, man. Great meeting. Love the format. It worked real well.
Thank you, brother. Love you.
Man.
Bye, guys.